Right, well, just a review of the new Necromunda Underhive game that Games Workshop have. It's been a re-release really, it came out years ago. Remember when I was 14 collecting Warhammer 40,000, this was out at that time. I used to read White Dwarf battle reports of Necromunda. Love the look of the gangs and the theme of all those. There's 2 gangs in here and then there's others hopefully to come in the future. But they've revamped and re-released this just like Blood Bowl. It used to be a game that was out years and years ago, and then now that's been redone, and now Necromunda has made a return as well. So that's great news to see that classic game brought back here. What we'll do in this video is take a look at the contents. I haven't even opened the box yet, so we get an idea of what it looks like, what to expect inside. Very, very heavy weight to it, so there's a lot of stuff inside here. And then I've also got the Necromunda Gang War gaming supplement as well. I'll flick through that also in this video. So I've got mine from Games Workshop. They sent it through to me, so you can get it directly from them along with the book as well, or I also get mine from gamingfigures.com. They do Games Workshop at a discounted rate, so you can go to them and get Necromunda at a lower rate, but you can go to either Games Workshop or one of the discount gaming stores. So I'll save the book till a bit later. As I said, very, very heavy box here, so you can tell there's a lot of good quality stuff inside, and it's not flimsy at all. Very, very stiff and strong in construction. It's very heavy indeed. So, brutal gang warfare in the 41st millennium. Deep in the tunnels of the underhives of polluted nightmare industrial world, rival gangs fight for personal power and the honour of their houses. Whilst all these great wars are taking place across the galaxy, in these underhive industrial worlds, in these imperial planets, there are these gangs that fight for control. So it's like a skirmish game, and something within the 40k universe, but something that's very zones right in on this gang warfare. Small gangs fighting out for control, and then these gangs have like completely different themes to them. These 2 here are House Escher, which is that one there, and then House Goliath, and then I hope Games Workshop, I'm sure they're planning to be releasing all the others that used to be out. There's some great ones that look really cool. So it's just the start here really. So we'll get this box opened up here. Just remove the plastic. Great idea for like a Christmas present or a birthday present. It's that kind of price range. So fantastic quality here. We'll just take off this lid. Just here. So, okay, interesting. So back to the old templates here from 7th edition. So large blast, small blast, and the flamer template. So you could also use your old spare 7th edition templates as well if you still have them around. So that's that one. I will zoom in on these sprues here. This is some of the terrain that you get inside. Now, of course, some of these look really good. We'll zoom in here and take a look, but you could use a lot of this stuff for your games of 40k as well. Actually, really nice terrain to get with this. Let's have a look. So you'll see what the terrain looks like when we look at some of the artwork and some of the stuff painted up. It's just giving you details of what you can find. I mean, some of these look great. Scattered around. Look at these ammo crates here, filled with weapons, and then bullets as well. Really is good stuff. And I'll just flip it over. Alright, so these are standalone here. They've got these bits sticking out here, which means these bits just stand. They're freestanding. Just boxes and barricades and obstacles for in the game. Cluster of grenades just there. Nice. So then you get these larger, much larger panels here. They're a hefty size, very, very chunky. This is what's adding the weight to the box here. This is a heavy sprue here, a lot of plastic in this. Very, very solid. Yeah, looking really good. Liking the look of this game here. So that's 2 bits for terrain, not too much as they could cram into this box really. Okay, so we've got some House Goliath models here. I'll see if I can zoom in a bit further. So they're not really clicked together as such. As a proper kit here. I think there's different head options here. There's 4 heads. Yeah, and there's another 4 here as well. Cool, and then you can mix up your head crest and hair and so on designs as well, so you can mix them up a bit there. These are big. These Goliath models are huge. They are very, very, very big. They are very big indeed. Let's just give you, just to show you. Yeah, Primaris Marine just here. So you're looking at these guys at the size of a regular Space Marine. So these House Goliath miniatures are big. Very, very big. And that's just the body. Then you've got the accessories, you've got the head and the crest to go on top, so that's going to add to the height as well. That's the boots, shoulder pads, weapons and accessories. So I can go flip it over. Nice, look at this axe here. So imagine these guys will be better in combat, but a big variety of weapons as well. So you can create your own gang. Just there, so that's that one. I think this is a repeat sprue here. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. So you get a second sprue. So we're looking at how many miniatures here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. House Goliath. And then House Escher here. Yeah, it's 2 sprues the same, so I'll show you one of them here. It's this one. Just that. That's that whip weapon just there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, there's halves you have to construct for the legs on another one, so yeah, it looks like 10 vs 10. I reckon. Not sure what elegant these ones. All the different head crests and so on available with them. Yeah, lots of different hair designs, hairstyles. Yeah, no, looking. I mean, they're superb. I'm just looking for the heads here. They are along here, just along there. And again, nice variety of choices. And this is a sprue for 5 miniatures, but you get 8 choices, 9 choices for heads here. The sculpting is the finest in the world, I think. You can't beat this. The superb miniatures here. Very, very good indeed. So it's the usual standard. All these board games that Games Workshop have been releasing, the standard of sculpting has been fantastic. There's another head there, another option. So loads to choose from. But the quality is fantastic. Can't fault it here, it's exceptionally good. So I'll zoom back out here, we'll take a look at what else is inside the box. So next comes your instructions, just on this piece of card here. Yeah, it's a Goliath gang, Escher gang. A nice contrast here, brute force, and you got the elegance there of the ladies there, and they're looking good. Yeah, you don't have to follow this colour scheme, mate. Well, they look good. No, the colour schemes are nice. So that's your instructions how to construct those. House Goliath on the other side, yes. House Escher here, and then the ammunition crates. And yeah, these walls here come with these little stands to keep them upright and level as well. A little bit of constructing to do for them, but all clearly laid out. Very good. I'm sure they give you some terrain, but you're going to be able to use your regular terrain here as well. I suppose this is the Infinity gaming system. It seems to have done very well. The miniatures are very nice for that, and so this is the 40k equivalent of that. 40k skirmish with beautiful miniatures, nice terrain. Infinity's done really well, and so I'd expect Necromunda, with its fan following from a previous generation anyway as well, to do well. But these will look great. These miniatures look really good. So that's that. You then get your dice here, nice black and yellow theme. Cool. Ah, right, bases, nice. And all these bases, they aren't your standard slotter bases, they're all sculpted here. I think I'll zoom in, it's worth taking a look at some of these. So nice thick design, very solid here. So these are the Goliath gang, the larger 32mm bases, and then the smaller ones here for house. Actually, just there. Let's move these up so you can see. They look great. Very nice. So they could have easily put regular slotter bases in there and got you to put texture and so on, but they've produced these exclusive bases here and they look fantastic. Very nice indeed. Alright, so next is the rulebook, which is again fair size. I'll have a look through that in just a moment. Spare bags they give you here. Big card deck. I'll open that as well. And then you get this. Yeah, this is all of the map and counters here as well, ready to be pushed out. Also, at the bottom of the box, I think they've done it so you can use this in games. Yeah, it's not in this one here, but it's not displayed on the back, but I think you're able to use this box in missions as well, which is a clever idea. So that's the measuring stick there. That's the design of that. I'm pretty sure you're able to use this. There's the entry point just here. These doors. Fascinating. So, take a look inside here. These. So counters, flip it over, yeah, so it's double-sided. So it's like it's not a high gloss finish, it's got like a matte finish to it. So there's not much glare, as you can see with the light there, so it's like a toned down version. Nice thick card, quite extreme design on the other side, look at that. Nice. Design here, this is all very good. Yeah, there's that on the other side. I want to show you all of these, what to expect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suppose it's 9, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9, so you can make a square board with this. Very nice. Good quality. Not much bent in there, pretty solid. See, like Space Hulk, I have Space Hulk, and the design is this isn't embossed, by the way. It's just completely flat. Space Hulk's embossed, but it's very glossy, quite glary. But here, this one is a matte finish they've gone for. This one. Looks like most of these are a unique design. Yeah, really good. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so that's the gaming surface, gaming board. Loads of variety available in there for fixed missions, or you can make up your own as well if you wish. Just put those back inside the box. So open up these cards here. So it's a big deck, and a nice size as well. Not playing card size. They're virtually double the size of that. So tactics you get, I'll flip them over in just a moment. It's a tactics deck, stops just there, and these aren't labelled, just there. Okay, so flip it over. That's your, see the tactics cards come to an end, just here. Okay, so yeah. Countercharge, stealthy, advanced, scrag, gas trap, unstoppable behemoth, brutal charge, click, lucky find, group tactics. So there's gang tactics, and then there's ones especially for the different factions, the Goliath tactic, Escher tactic. Okay, so that's those. That's nice dynamics to the game. And then these. Yeah, so these are all blanks to make up your own gang member. And put in their details just there. Loads of blanks they give you. It's a nice lot of those. Then Rourke, Bone Snapper, Nox the Ripper, Kruger, Skullshank is the leader, Grendel's the champion, Varric, Brack, Drago, Splitter, Korg, champion, Jelena, Marika, Kami, Kaya, Russian, all these different ones just here. Nice. Give you plenty of spares then to make up your own gang members, give them their own names and so on. That's all inside that deck just there. We'll take a look at the rulebook next. So, it comes apart here. So this, I'll look, two of them. So you've got your rules summaries here. Pretty straightforward. If everything's summarised on that, then that's pretty good. Doesn't seem too complicated. The idea is you want to be able to read through, you're at your gaming club, you want to be able to get there, read through the rules together and pretty much figure out how to play and get a game in that same night. If it's that straightforward, then that's the mark of a good game. The games would look great painted up, they really would. And the terrain, yes, there's some accessories to paint, but the board's already done and the accessories wouldn't take much effort to paint up, spray them silver and do some effects on them just there. So we're on to the rulebook here, the Iron Lords. Some contents. Axon, the Iron Tree Reavers, House Goliath. Hive Cities. The Unseen Trade, Mutation and Madness. Hive Cities of Necromunda. So you get loads of background information, like a codex really. And the houses of Necromunda, the great houses, the clan houses. Here they are, yeah. House Cawdor, Delaque, Escher, the Lost House, House Goliath, House Orlok, House Van Sar. I remember Van Sar, I think there's the green colour scheme for them. I think they were I always like the look of them. Merchant Guild as well. Fantastic artwork here. Wars of the Underhive, battles in the bad zones, trade wars, skin raids. Right, so plenty of background information here, just like a codex. You're onto the rules, character profiles. So this one runs with movement, weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength and toughness, wounds, initiative, but it's like it's a score on a dice, 4+ for this one. Attacks, LD, leadership, CL, which is cool. Fighter's cool represents their capacity for keeping calm under fire. Okay. Willpower is a measure of a fighter's mental fortitude and resilience. And then int, which is going to be intelligence. Okay, so mostly familiar with these terms, and then they've added some extra ones on this. You want a bit more detail, a bit more depth, because it is only like a skirmish game for a small amount of models. You're looking for a bit extra. Just here. Miniature cards, which you've seen. Weapon profiles. So range, S and L, short and long. Strength is +1. L is short and long. Oh right, so at short range you get +1 to your is that accuracy? ACC, yeah, accuracy. So it's easier to hit at short range. The strength of the weapon. The D is the damage. AP is the ability to punch through armour. Traits, plentiful. Whichever rule that means. So that's the way the weapons work there. General principles, measuring distances, walls, dice. So you've got scatter dice, injury dice, firepower dice, and your regular D6. dice there as well, showing you how to move. So you're still measuring inches, it's not by squares. You've got templates and blasts, so it's sort of 40k mechanics there going on. Interesting, you've got a vision arc counter here, how far they can see. So there is that, depending on where you're looking. So there's that ability to sneak around behind people and so on. Fighter statuses: standing, active, engaged, prone, pinned, seriously injured, advanced rules only, secondary statuses. Yeah, nice depth to this. Basic rules, action phase, shooting, there's cover, so rules for that. Then you're on close combat, then phase. That's it. So the rules look pretty straightforward. You want that balance of depth and yet not too much. So turf war. Introductory scenario turf war. So this is the one. Yeah, it's fought inside the box. So interesting. Advanced rules. So advanced rules, new actions, active fighters. There's take cover, coup de grace, pinned fighters, blind fire, seriously injured. You can crawl with them. Cool. Advanced shooting, run out of ammunition. Stray shots, blast markers, target priority, twin guns, blazing, flame templates, grenades. You can add all this extra stuff here. Advanced close combat, injuries, as flesh wounds, serious injuries, out of action. Nerve tests, advanced end phase, bottle tests, broken fighters, running for cover, tactics cards. Terrain features, right, they introduce all of those. Underhive armory. It's all your different weapons described. Okay. I wonder if they are summarised here. No, okay, so you'd have to look them up. Just, no, look, what you can do is you put your weapons on your cards. You have your cards laid out around you, and you can just reference pretty much everything on the card. Weapon type, and you just copy all of the information onto your cards. You don't have to keep flicking back to this. Cool, war gear, weapon traits. God, there's loads here. And founding a gang, it's talking about how you can put your own gangs together. Gangs of House Life, background information. Right, this is all of your weapons and stats, and then your costs here as well. You're paying credits for these. Escher here as well. So I doubt you're going to get this. If they say they produce a standalone kit for one of the other gangs, they're not going to include much of the rules in there, like all of this stuff here. So they're going to have to release a supplement, I think, to go with them. I think that's how it's going to work. Underhive battles. So scenario 1, tunnel skirmish. That's 4 of the boards put together. The trap. It's 5 of the boards. Forgotten riches. 2, 3. So that's 7. 6 of the boards there. Marauders. Sneak attack. Just here. Nice big setup as well. Another one. Scenario 6. Smash and grab. So 6 scenarios for you in there. Inside that book. Okay, so I've still got that zoomed in there. We'll take a look next at the supplement here. So Games Workshop have produced this as well. It's come out at the same time. Gang War Gaming Supplement. So Sector Mechanicus scenarios, right, so you get extra scenarios, cool, so you play through the ones that you already have in the book, and you want to try out some new ones, and you've got those in here as well. Gang Progression, rules allowing fighters to learn from experience as well as gain skills and other advantages to aid them on their rise to power. Campaign rules, and a trading post as well. Oh. So I'll just flick through this one. Yeah, that's the kind of landscape you can play on. Look at that. Yeah, so maybe you've got some city terrain. Necromunda would be a great addition to that. The rules will work fine on terrain like this. I mean, that's an impressive setup there. Look at that. incredible. Sector Mechanicus works very well, yeah. True line of sight. Terrain. There's campaigns being discussed in here. Campaign battles. Loads of extra. If you're really getting into Necromunda, then the supplements. There's just lots of extra information, extra rules. Campaign reference. Tables here, the trading post. So you extra war gear and so on. There's the armory there as well. And again, you'd if you take a purchase from here or one of these weapons, and you just write it over onto your stat line and have it as a reference. There's the rules, extra rules for them. Weapon attachments, cool. Different skills here, loads of skills. 1, 2, 3 pages of skills, 4 pages of skills. Campaign house lists. House Escher gangs. Scenarios. Oh, here's your scenarios. So you've got scenario 1, standoff. Looters. Ambush. Border dispute. And sabotage. And rescue mission. So this is like... Yes, this is away from this terrain here. This is talking about having your own customised terrain for that. But loads of extra stuff inside that supplement. Now this supplement doesn't come with the box set. You have to purchase that separate. It's not too expensive, but that's like an expansion once you get going. You don't have to get this straight away. If you're new to Necromunda and you think you're going to play it on and off, then just stick to the box set. You don't have to get that. But if you start to expand and really get into it, then you can move on to this gaming supplement here. So there it is, that's the contents then of the box. You've got a separate gaming supplement just there, and then you've got the game here with all of the accessories and what you need to play the game of Necromunda. So it's great to see it come back. Games Workshop have taken their time to produce something here of excellent quality. Same level as Blood Bowl when that came out, that was excellently produced. And I'm sure a lot of previous fans have been waiting for so long for it to be redone, and now Necromunda as well has made a comeback as well. So you've got the nice contained game here, so you could maybe you don't collect any other kind of Games Workshop stuff at all. You could just buy the box. You've got your terrain tiles, accessories, 2 gangs, and you can get straight into that. You don't need anything else whatsoever. Or you play a lot of 40k, you've got some terrain, you could then incorporate Necromunda and start using your terrain that you have, and then playing games of Necromunda on that terrain. So there's plenty of options there. It's quite adaptable, I think, as a game. So a little bit different to Blood Bowl, where Blood Bowl is contained within that game, but this you can expand out onto your 40k terrain to play these battles. So plenty of scope here from Necromunda. It'll be interesting to see what gangs. I presume they're planning to release all of the gangs and future supplements as well. So it'd be fascinating to see some of the gangs that come out. They do look, there's nice variety, some extreme differences between them there. So there it is, that's the review then of Necromunda. As mentioned earlier, you can get it direct from Games Workshop. They sent me a copy here to review, or you can get it from one of the discount gaming stores. I use gamingfigures.com, you can check them out. They stock Necromunda, it means you can just get it at a discounted price from the full retail price there. So there it is, that's the review. Keep a lookout for future reviews on the channel. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.